With the increase in the number of students passing the HSLC examination in Nagaland this year, students of Tuensang district are facing admission crisis. The lack of available higher secondary schools in the district have sparked concern among parents, educators and student organizations. Advisor for School Education and SCERT, Dr.Kekhrie Yhome, commenting on the issue, said the Education Department is also to be blamed for the ongoing crisis and informed that the department has already started the process to address the issue.
Mr. Yhome, there is a crisis in Tuensang district as there are only 2 government higher secondary schools. The number of seats are very few and the number of people seeking for admissions is very high. The ratio does not match. What is the department thinking to do about this?
The issues raised, I think it's a very good way of raising. We will say that the department, to some extent, we will blame ourselves. We have to admit that also. But we are happy because the state of affairs of many primary schools, especially if the community is not involved, if the student unions do not highlight what are the, you see. So many areas we are happy. We have already started the process of addressing this. One of the areas where they are not happy is reassignment of a teacher. The teacher post will be retained. Not only that, we will be immediately issuing what we call new teachers today, so that will be taken care.
There are shortage of teachers in both the higher secondary schools and also there are very limited classrooms. Yes, like you have rightly stated, upgradation of the higher secondary schools cannot be immediately done. There is a certain process to it. But what are the measures that the department are taking for to address this issue immediately as there are more students seeking for admissions?
As I said, many school infrastructures were built in the 1970s, 60s. The state do not have resources, and we know that this is a crisis, and we know that ultimately we need to improve many of the schools. We have resources, very limited resources. Where we are putting in our resources, sometimes that coordination is not there. So last week I was in 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗛𝗏, and I have seen the state of affairs myself. It's very sad because many of our students are sitting in classrooms which were built in the 70s. It's pathetic. So whenever different community leaders come, I've been requesting them, please give photo evidences. You see, there is no coordination with the ground. You see, I'm sorry to say this, but most of our teachers who are at the ground level, they are very dedicated, they need to be appreciated, but they do not update us with what is happening. You see, so there is a kind of coordination, lack of coordination, but we are today having this meeting conference. We need to put coordination. The left arm needs to know what the right arm, the head needs to know where the feet is standing. So these are some issues, major concerns for the department. We are putting those. It will not take place overnight, but we are in the process. We are hands-on now. Yeah.
Sir, lastly, how many teachers will you be appointing in Tuensang today?
2 of them will be delegated immediately. Then the one where they are saying has been removed will be retained. Yeah.
In light of the discrepancies, the 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗛𝗏 has halted the admissions process for Class 11 into government high secondary schools with effect from 6 June, citing issues faced by students seeking admission. Notably, a total of 780 HSLC pass students had sought admission in 2 schools, Government HS School Tuensang and Government HS School 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗛𝗏, against the intake capacity of 370.